Hey girl, hey, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Misha. Thank you guys for joining me yet again for another review. We are back and we are here to catch up with Married at First Sight. Now, y'all remember season 17 was giving a dumpster fire. Okay, everybody hated everybody. It was the He-Man Woman Haters Club versus the Bitter Betties. So the ladies were on one side, the men were on the other side, and they were on the side of both of my nerves. But now we have moved on to the city of Chi-Town. We're here with Chicago for season 18, and we are going to meet the couples. I'm going to give you my first impression of the couples, what I think, just based off pictures. Based off pictures, the little description that they give for them, and then we're going to see what happens on October 15th. So, October is going to be a busy month. There are a lot of shows that are coming back. We will be having our lives as usual, and we will be listening and reviewing each of these shows. Child, I said I was going to give up Married at First Sight, but every time I try to leave, something keeps pulling me back, telling me I need it in my life. So I got to keep going. I got to keep going. Child, we are about to get into the mess. Let's meet the couples. I am so sorry. If you are new here, then welcome. I give lighthearted reviews with a little bit of laughter and a little bit of shade and a whole lot of detail. If you're back for a second or third season of Married at First Sight, then welcome. Please don't hesitate to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel if you get anything out of the content. Now, child, let's get into it if we're going to get into it. All right. So it says people.com is exclusively reporting that Married at First Sight has a cheating scandal. Child, it was bound to happen. A cheating scandal turned couples swap things up in season 18. So one of these couples is going to switch mates. Now, y'all know every single season, I do my diagram of who should have been together and who should have not been together. Now, last season, I paired some people together and the people were listening and, things were happening. And we do that every single season. We feel like this person should have been matched with that person. But baby, Chicago said, let me help y'all out a little bit. Baby, let me help y'all out a little bit. I don't know who it's gonna be, but baby, it's about to get juicy. Baby, this gonna be a mess. Do y'all hear me? Anywho, let's meet the couples. Cause I mean, things are going down, so we might as well get right into it, all right? Okay, so it says things are heating up on the newest season of Married at First Sight. People can exclusively reveal that the Lifetime reality show is set to return for season 18 on Tuesday, October 15th, following 10 Chicago based singles willing to put love to the ultimate test by marrying a complete stranger. After meeting their spouse for the first time at the altar, embarking on their honeymoon, and moving in together, the couples must decide after 8 weeks whether they're in their marriage for the long haul or if divorce is the best route. While twists and turns are commonplace on Married at First Sight, who could forget Michael being left at the altar in season 17? And I still say that's the plot and the scheme that Todd set up to come at us with the bush. Okay, because that lady still ain't came forward. So you mean to tell me that Michael got stood up at now, Michael? Shout out to Jasmina. You mean to tell me that Michael got left at that altar and we have never seen that woman? Michael, I need you to come forward, honey. Hop up in the DMs and tell me what really went down. But anywho, they want us to believe that Michael got left at the altar. Okay. Season 18 promises even more drama. Okay, listen, we didn't ask for y'all to promise us drama. We asked for you to promise us matches. That's why I changed the song to It's All or Nothing to It's Always Something, because it's always some BS. We don't want the promise of drama. We want love. Do you see how we flip out when the Love is Blind people actually are a match? Do you see how we're constantly on their social media waiting for the babies to arrive and waiting for we love love. Child, anyway, y'all have lost the plot, but we're going to continue. Okay? According to a synopsis from Lifetime, an unprecedented cheating scandal will lead to a couple swap, which is sure to leave viewers speechless. Below, let's meet the 5 season 18 couples: Carla and Juan, Camille and Thomas, Madison and Alan, David and Michelle, and Emim and Akichi, hoping to find their forever love. So, first up is Carla and Juan. Okay? It says Juan is 36. He feels that many women view him as a piece of meat instead of marriage material based on his looks. Now, the last time we heard that was from Justin, talking about the women wanted his meat and whatnot. Now, sir, I'm looking at you, and I mean, I think you give Rico Suave, but I don't know just yet. Talking about the girls be on them, child. The Married at First Sight process appeals to him because through this unique format, his character will be primarily the focal point, and he's ready for a marriage with deep connection. Now, listening to this, I feel like you should have gone on Love is Blind. If you feel like the women just want you because they think you're good looking, then you should have gone on there. But baby, nobody will top Freddie. I'm sorry. Nobody will top Freddie, honey. Mm-mm-mm. The fine funeral director. Then we meet Carla. She's 33. It says Carla has worked hard to heal unhealthy patterns and behaviors and is now moving forward with a loving mindset. She's ready for a partner who complements her in every way and one that whom she can build a happy family, just like the one she grew up in. She's excited to participate in Married at First Sight because she believes in following her heart and is open-minded about finding love in an unconventional way. Now, just looking at Carla and Juan, they seem to aesthetically be a fit, but I don't know because whenever they start talking about they've done the work and they've been healing and whatnot, they turn out to be a firecracker. So she might be in his face a little bit. And as for him, I think he's going to think that he's the prize in the relationship. I don't know if this is going to be the swapping couple, but we shall see. We shall see. Moving on to Camille and Thomas. Okay, Camille is pretty. Thomas is handsome. Thomas is 42. Shout out to the 42s, okay? Motivated by witnessing the joy that it brings his twin. Oh, okay, he's a twin. Thomas is ready to embrace marriage. His previous relationship, spanning 9 years, came to an end due to his reluctance to commit. So, you mean to tell me that this lady wasted 9 years of her life and then you jumped the broom with a complete stranger? Okay, Thomas, I'm going to get ready to get into it with you. I can see that as soon as this season starts, it's going to be a fool because that makes absolutely no sense. You were reluctant to get serious with her, but you want to get married at first sight? Make it make sense. It's giving I want to be on TV. Okay. And that's what you're here for. Anyway, he's since focused on personal growth and realized that he often overanalyzes being taken action. Ready for a fresh approach, he sees Married at First Sight as an opportunity to leap into marriage before overthinking the decision. Oh, not you using Camille as a guinea pig. Camille, are you the one that swapped? Because, honey, if I were you, I would, just based on what I'm hearing, honey. Not you wasted 9 years of this other lady's life, and then you just gonna go ahead and just go cold turkey and jump into a marriage with Camille. Child, anyway, then we meet Camille, who's 32. She has established stability in her career and is now looking to plan for her long term future. She's ready to leave her independent days behind and is excited to find a husband with whom she can build a life. As a fan of Married at First Sight, she appreciates how the process removes the guesswork around men's intentions. She trusts the experts. You better ask Clint about trusting them experts, okay? Because what an unfortunate turn of events. Never say you trust the experts, honey. That is the kiss of death. But we shall see. She removes the guesswork. Okay. She trusts the experts to guide her through the experience and hopes to find her match in the process. Now, Thomas, I'm speaking directly to you, honey. Do not use Camille up as your guinea pig for love. I don't like it. I don't damn like it. And we haven't even gotten into it yet. And I don't like it. You didn't want to marry the other woman. Was she just not the one? Exactly what happened? Because if you were in a 9 year relationship, it feels like you're the forever bachelor. And you about to play in this woman's face, but we shall see. Next up is Madison and Alan. Look at Madison smile. Okay, Madison. They actually look good together. I can see them having a farm style home. It's, decorated with your neutral colors. They wear the sweater. She decorates the porch for the fall. They go to the pumpkin patch and they have the children's. Okay, so Alan is 35. And it says that Alan feels his genuine nature, vulnerability, and unwavering commitment to making a relationship thrive makes him an ideal candidate for the Married at First Sight process. And he hopes to walk away from the experience with a wife to share his love with and his life. Madison is 29, single now for 2.5 years, and approaching age 30. All right, so they put in approaching age 30. Madison, I'm speaking directly to you, honey. We don't have to rush. The days of getting married really soon because the clocks are ticking are behind us, in my opinion. I don't feel like you need to rush to the altar just because there's an age or a number in front of your age. Just because there's a 3 there does not mean you need to rush, because I did the exact same thing, wanted to rush to get married and have the babies because I'm 30. Like, this is what we do, right? We're 30. We have to have the babies and the man and the white picket fence. We do not. Okay? We do not. I'm just saying. Madison has gained a better understanding of herself and is ready to find her soulmate. She views the Married at First Sight experience as a way to avoid wasting more time and risking more potential heartbreak from the dating scene. Girl, that could not be further from the truth. These men know how to embarrass you if they don't know how to do nothing else. So you think because you're on Married at First Sight, you're going to skate on past heartbreak? Girl, you better call whatchamacallit them from season 17, because baby, all of them left heartbroken. This is a fool. But that's what she thinks. She's never been more ready to start this next adventure. Madison, I wish you all the best. Moving forward. Next up is David and Michelle. Okay. David is 35. David looked like he finna get ready to play. David looked like he play all day. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's the earring. I don't know if it's that crooked smile. David looked like he play all day. And Michelle just looked happy to be there. Okay. David is 35, inspired by his parents' successful marriage. Now, when is the last time we heard about that? Y'all remember last season? My parents have been married forever and divorce is not an option. Well, child, that wasn't furthest from the truth. Inspired by his parents' successful marriage, David aspires to find the love of his life through the Married at First Sight experiment. After learning from past relationships and discovering his individuality, he feels prepared for the commitment of marriage. With contentment and self confidence, he believes the experts can broaden his perspective and guide him toward a fulfilling relationship. Michelle. Michelle is 38. Michelle is unequivocally known that she's ready for marriage and is eager to find her soulmate in the Married at First Sight experiment after being single for the past 6 years. Although Michelle is open to having children, she would consider adopting or fostering due to her age. I'm sorry. So, I mean, we'll see how that plays out. I feel like we heard it all before, but your lies ain't working now. Honey, shout out to Sunshine Anderson. I feel like these plots and schemes and all of this, we've heard all of these things before. I mean, we have. Next up is Imim and Akichi. Akichi is 41. Having met the experts in Houston in 2020, Akichi hopes Married at First Sight can find his soulmate this time around. Oh, okay. So he wanted to be a part of the Houston cast with Bow and them. Bow, bow, bow. Boom, 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 boom. Shout out to Hurricane Chris. Honey, we got to do that for old time's sake. So, okay. So you're from Houston? We see how that season worked out. No wonder they was over there swapping. Because y'all remember when Zach went over there and got Bow after she had been married to Johnny, who is now getting married to someone else. Shout out to Johnny and shout out to Bow. And I guess shout out to Zach. Zach is now in a relationship. Bow is over there and she has more puppies. And yeah, Johnny's about to get married. I may have to do a Where Are They Now? Y'all let me know in the comments if y'all would like a Where Are They Now situation so we can get into it. Anywho, he met them in 2020. The fact that his career prospects led him to Chicago at this particular time feels kismet. He's done the work to figure out who he is and what he wants. And although he's had some long term relationships and he's dated some amazing women, the connection was never quite there. He looks forward to finding his true love in the process, and he feels he's been ready for marriage with the woman that he's meant to be with for quite some time. Now, he feels like he's ready to give it a go, and he feels like things are going to work out for him. And I hope that they do. But he kind of gives me what was the man's name? Child, I have so many Married at First Sight people in my head that at first glance, he gives me the one that was putting that color and that scraping her skin like sandpaper. Kirsten. He was with Kirsten. What was his name, y'all? Please tell me his name down below. I cannot remember it, but at first glance, it's giving that. I don't know if it's the ankles or what, but it's kind of giving that. Okay, Emim is 34, and now that she has established herself professionally and found her voice, Emim is ready to find a partner and start the next chapter of her life. She's not interested in wasting time dating around. Married at First Sight is an opportunity she's unwilling to pass up. As an open minded person, Emem feels the experiment could be the perfect fit. Like in past seasons, Pastor Cal, Dr. Pepper, and Dr. Pia will all return once again as relationship experts. Now, Dr. Peppers, if you're going to return, then I hope that you're going to give something. Because these past few seasons, you just have felt sleepy. Like, I'm ready to go ahead and get this over with. I'm just here so I don't get fined. So I hope that you're doing the best that you can do, Dr. Pepper. And as far as Dr. Cal or Pastor Calvin, I hope you don't have to take your glasses off. But if we got a cheating scandal and people are swapping mates, that means that they are better suited being in the single pool, because this is not what this is about. I cannot wait to see how this plays out, honey. And Dr. Pia, girl, hey. To help unpack the cheating scandal turned couple swap shocker and much more, Married at First Sight will return October 15th. The after party will be hosted by Keisha Knight Pulliam and will air following each episode. Pulliam will chat with show participants and special guests to break down the drama that just unfolded on our TV screens. Baby, this season is going to be something else. If I had to just look and see who swapped, you know what? I'ma say, let me see. If I just had to look and see who swapped partners, I would say it's probably David and Michelle. I'm gonna go David and Michelle and Juan and Carla. For some reason, I just think it's those two couples. Now, I don't know what's gonna really go down, baby, but I am ready for October 15th. I never thought that I would say I kind of missed Married at First Sight a little bit. TV has been a little humdrum, but they're back. Now, do I still believe that Married at First Sight is the experiment to find love? I absolutely do not. These people, sadly, just want to be on TV. They see the notoriety, they see the brand deals, they see that you can, get your social media following up. And whether the marriage works or not, people are still going to be checking for them because they're nosy by nature. So they want to know what's going on. They want to know what they're doing, what they're into. The only person that I could not care less, when I say I couldn't care less about, would be Chris from season 12 of Married at First Sight. Chris can go and never return. Do you hear me? And I say never return. And speaking of season 12, Paige now has a beautiful baby. She's engaged. She's happy, thriving. Edges is back like they never left. Baby, she is looking good. Okay? Looking good, living good, smelling good, and got a beautiful baby. Y'all comment down below. Tell me exactly what you think about these couples. What do you think about Married at First Sight coming back October 15th? Who do you think is going to swap? That's what I want to know. Who out of these couples do you feel is going to swap mates? Comment down below and I'm going to comment back. And as always, please don't hesitate to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And as always, stay safe, stay blessed, spread love, not germs. Peace.